Hello again, everybody. I know, 2 videos kind of close to each other. Crazy town. So if you thought yesterday's video was bumpy, this one is going to be insane because I am on pretty much a back road coming home from my daughter's basketball game. They won, and my daughter, Keegan, she actually made 6 points, which was very cool. I wanted to get on here and chat a little bit before I get home. I'm like 15 minutes away from home, but this is like the only time I'm by myself. My daughter actually stayed to watch the boys, and then they take their bus back to the school, so I'll have to go get her later. Anyway, so I wanted to chat with you a little bit. First of all, thank you to those who watched my last video. That's it. Thank you for coming back to watch this one. Thank you for bearing with my ridiculous amount of clearing my throat the other day. Like, I watched it over again. I was like, I was this close to not uploading it because it was a hair ridiculous. I don't know what hair means. I don't know what that means. It was ridiculous how much I was clearing my throat. So I haven't had coffee in 10 hours, so we should be good. But anyway, have you ever been so paralyzed with anything? So paralyzed with fear, paralyzed with sadness, paralyzed with stress or being overwhelmed. That's been happening a lot to me lately. Today I actually had a plethora of paralyzation moments with different emotions, just based on things that happened to me today. But at first it was overwhelming and stress from my job. A little insight into my job. I get about 400 to 500 emails a week that I need to respond to and or file away and or deal with whatever's going on regarding the email. So I'm one person, and that's a lot of emails. So I am perpetually overwhelmed with my emails. I'm still trying to figure out a way to, I don't even know, to help myself with it. I don't know. I've been looking up all these productivity guides and stuff. So if you have any ideas for me on how to handle my email, that would be amazing. So I had that, and then something else happened that kind of threw me for a loop. First I was paralyzed with shock, and then I was paralyzed with sadness and anger, and just, so it was like I almost traded one for the other, which was not cool. I would like to be paralyzed with peace, paralyzed with joy, paralyzed with all those other lovely things, but instead it was just terrible things. So much so that I sat at my daughter's game and I was just kind of out of it, that sucks. I wanted to be there to cheer her on, which I did. Come on. But I was kind of out of it a little bit. And I was by myself. I didn't have my husband with me at the game. It was an away game, so it was a little awkward going by myself, driving out into the boondocks for this school. So I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't even know. Yes, paralyzed. Okay. So I was paralyzed, and it was my first instinct is to shut down completely. And when I say shut down, for me, shut down means watch YouTube videos or play my 2 Dots game on my phone, or usually it was social media, but I've actually stopped using social media for a while, so I don't even have that, which it's kind of crappy. I wish my first instinct was to pray. I wish my first instinct was to throw on some worship music and just meditate on God, or meditate on a scripture or something, or something like that, but it's not. My first reaction is to just shut down. And I realized as I was driving home that when I was driving to the game, I realized that I realized that when I do that, I don't allow any growth. I don't allow any healing. I don't allow anything. It's just like all the walls go up, I'm like, it's like a barricade. So on my way to the game, I started listening to just some worship. I'm loving the Elevation acoustic version album right now. It is fantastic. So that's great. But anyway, so I put that on, and Fullness, for some reason, I just love that song, Fullness. And just the first like 4 chords of it just puts me at total peace. And it's like, why don't I do this all the time? Why do I shut down and just kind of space out and, play out the clock for my day? Why am I not purposefully going after what brings me peace? And that's God, and it's His Word, and it's worship. And so anyway, this is just a little lesson to myself and to anyone else who would like to take it. Next time you feel paralyzed with fear or sadness or anger, whatever, turn to the thing that gives you peace. I hope that it's God, but if it's not, then I don't know, maybe ask Him. Maybe you could find that in Him. But seriously though, I don't want to like preach to you guys or whatever. I'm very open about my faith, but I'm also not going to thump you with Bibles and other such things. So go to the thing that gives you peace. And for me, it's the Lord. And as soon as I did that, within seconds of doing that, I had peace. And is that the placebo effect? No. Because this girl really knows how to harp on stuff and really knows how to wallow. And I don't know, I didn't. So anyway, it's getting dark really fast, and the light is on in my car, so I'm sure every car that passes me is like, what is that lady doing? So I am going to end this video for now, but I wanted to say hi and just bring up that little thing about being paralyzed with stuff. So hope you have a great day, and I will see you all. I'm going around a curb, so I can't look at you, but I want to look at you when I say goodbye. So you just got to give me 1 second, and I'm going to be on a straightaway in just a second. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.